Hello everyone, and in this video we'll be installing Ubuntu new version which is 22.04 LTS. So let's get started. Okay, so over here I'm on the Ubuntu official website. It's a distro of Linux which is widely used on many computers, and one of the easiest one which you can replace with Windows and Mac OS. It has its own app store which you can download several software. You can download the software easily from their own websites. Most of the software are supported on Ubuntu, and if you want any Windows specified software, so you can still run it on Ubuntu Linux through a third-party software. Let's download it first. I've already downloaded it here. You have to go to ubuntu.com downloads, and over here you can see that there are two versions. So we'll go for the 22.04 LTS, which is the latest version just released, and just leave the 22.10 because this one is in development, or you can say the alpha mode, and this one is LTS, which means LTS stands for long-term support. So you'll be getting updates and patches for this for a very long time. So I have already downloaded it, so let's get to the Virtualbox, and I'm using this Virtualbox within my Windows host. And all you need to do is you have to create a new machine. What you need to do is go over to new and name it as Ubuntu. Matching folder will be VMs. I think so. VM is fine. Right, go over on VM. Yes, VM is fine. We have Kali Linux and Windows servers over here installed already. Type is Linux, and which is Ubuntu 64. That's really correct. Memory size, go for around 4 GB, more than enough. And create a virtual hard drive now. So let's create a hard drive and give it around you can say 30. Let's go for 30, and VHD virtual hard drive, and then create. So now the hard drive, if you create it and this is the current state, all you have to do is right click, go to settings, and go to journal, advanced. Description is fine. Systems, processor, make it 2, more than enough. Display is fine. Storage, okay. For the storage, for installation, select the IDE and select the image, Ubuntu image which you have downloaded. I have it on my download folder. Here it is, open, and the rest is fine. Make sure the network is on NAT, so it can communicate to Windows Server and the Kali Linux over here. Serial port is fine, USB is fine, shared folder, user interface, that's correct. So let's give it a jump, normal start, and wait for it. There you go, and now it will install. We don't want to try, we have to install OEM or try or install. Okay, that's fine. So I have used Ubuntu before. I am using it as a server, and this is my new installation on the Windows platform. During the installation, wait for it. Okay, so over here we are at the installation screen. Select English over here. Instead of trying, you can try it and you will get the same desktop which we're just about to install. So I'll go for install Ubuntu. I'll go for the English UK. That's okay. Continue. And normal installation, web browser, utility, office software, games, and media player. That's fine. Web browser and basic utility. So what I will do is I'll go for minimal installation because I don't want any extra utility or games and media player on this one. And download updates while installing Ubuntu. So that's fine. Install third-party Wi-Fi hardware, and that's totally fine. Just keep it unchecked. Click continue. Okay, raise the disk and install Ubuntu. We already have for the virtual disk, so that's totally fine. Install now. If you continue to user, that's fine. Totally continue. And I am in this part of the world, so click continue again. Okay, so name you can mention, and your computer name, obviously something like Ubuntu VM, and pick a username is fine. Password required. Make sure to match the password. Require password to log in or log out. That totally depend upon you. If you are a single user, you can go for login automatically. If you have multiple users or you want to create users in the future, so you can go for required password to log in. Use Active Directory, that's totally not required right now, so click continue. Now it's copying file. Give it some time. I'll pause the video right now and come back once the installation is finished. So now the installation is finished. We need to restart to give it a go. Just wait for it and let it reboot. Okay, so here we are at the login screen. Click on your name and enter password to log in to your newly created Ubuntu machine. There you go. You need to maximize it. Okay, if it goes like this in the full screen and still you are facing this black space over here, so there is a solution for this one. Go back to your normal screen and go to devices, install guest additional CD image. So you need to run the software. Go over the CD, right click it and run as a program. It will open this in terminal. Over here, installing additional modules. Just wait for it. Side by side, there are updates also for your current OS. So yeah, now you need to restart the system. So just wait for it, for these updates to get completed. Okay, so now the machine has restarted after the installation. If all goes well, we will be able to maximize this as a normal operating system within the virtual machine. Just wait and watch. Okay, so here we are. Just click on your username, enter password again, hit enter, and if now you maximize, just go for the full screen. There you go. This is basically the actual desktop of Ubuntu Linux. So the first thing what you need to do is go over to the terminal, which you can get from here, and try to update. I am on my user, so for the update you can use sudo su, enter the password, your recent password, and now you are accessing the root privileges. So clear it and switch back to root. pwd present working directory, you are already on root. Clear again and apt-get and update. Wait for it. If there are some updates, the repository will be updated and then you can upgrade. Now it is updated. Clear again and apt-get full upgrade. Hit Y and and there it is. If there are number of updates in, or it's already updated, so it was dead fast. But for in your case, it can go up to 12 to 13 minutes or more than how much time you have switched back to your system. The one good thing is it has its own Ubuntu software, which is similar to the App Store. And if you check, there are a number of softwares where you can directly download. This will take time for the first time only. And there you go. You just need to update the software, explore, and you can search. For example, I'll go for VLC, and you can download VLC from here. Just click on it and click install. So this is how you install Ubuntu Linux, the new version, on virtual machine. The same process you can follow for metal installation, which is the actual installation on a hard drive. If you like my video, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. Bye bye.